Let's talk about the 4 things I wish I knew before I started my detailing business. Now, I started way back in 2011, so I could make a list of about 100, but we'll keep it down to 4. And if you are just getting started, you can click the link down below to download the ultimate guide to start your detailing business. There's over 10,000 words of pure content in that guide. Just click down below and let's get started with this video. Number 1 is starting sooner and not overcomplicating the process. I mean, just think about literally with anything that you've ever done as far as a skill or hobby or trade, is that the early phases is always the most difficult as far as just learning the absolute basics. Taking those first few steps and actually getting something going. The hardest part about starting is the starting part. And what goes directly with that is overcomplicating the process, right? Because you want to start, but you dig so much into research and you watch so many other detailers on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, and they have this and they have that set up and they're offering these services and they offer these options, and you're thinking, well, if everyone else is doing that, then I might as well offer that same level of service. And it just doesn't work out that way, because if you're barely getting started and let's say you have 3 months of detailing experience with very limited tools and products, you can't have the same mindset and offer the same things that you're seeing from these other detailers. Well, because they're so far advanced ahead of you. Not saying that you won't get there or that they're ahead of you in life or anything, but they've been in business for 2 years, 5 years, 8 years, and it's just completely unfair to try to match the arsenal of tools and products, the experience, the services, when you're just getting started, right? I mean, if you're trying to make a list of all the things that you need, I guarantee you could probably slash of about 60 to 70% of the things that you think you need and just get started. Because again, the main thing here is we're just getting started. Over time, as you get more customers, as you get more experience, as you get more confidence, as you get more tools, products, you're able to offer more things. So the main part here is just to get started, because you will learn a lot more once you actually get started versus trying to do so much research and analyze and see what you need before you get started. So if you will learn a lot more by taking action than doing a lot more research in order to be ready. You're never gonna be ready. No one's ever ready when they start their business. As soon as you start and you take those first few steps, you'll be like, oh, okay, so I was supposed to do that. Oh, no, I didn't know about this. Oh, no, I forgot I was supposed to do that. And number 2 is that nothing is set in stone. No matter the service that you offer, what's included in that service, the price point of that service, how long it takes, how far you're able to drive, whatever the case may be, you can always change it, update it, remove it, increase it, decrease it, whatever it means based on your situation. So if you're over analyzing the pricing part and you're saying, oh, do I charge 30 bucks for a car wash or 50 bucks for a car wash? Do I charge 100 for the detail or 125 for the detail? Just throwing out random numbers. Is that, again, by taking action and actually getting customers and actually doing your marketing and actually going and servicing customers, it'll help you realize what the better price point is. Not the perfect price point. You'll never have a perfect price point. But what the better price point is given your current situation. Meaning if you are just getting started, whatever detail might be $100. And that's what best fits your situation right now based on your experience, your tools, your products, just everything. 6 months down the road, 12 months down the road, 24 months down the road, your business and your skills, your experience, your confidence, and everything else will look completely different. So what you charge the first 6 months will be much different than what you charge 18 months down the road. So don't think about it as a single price. It's more so like it's an evolution of your business as you work and grow and you work on different things, right? So and that gives you a big sense of relief, because now you're not stuck to anything, right? If you set a price point at whatever, 25 bucks, and you're like, oh, that's actually too cheap. I'm spending all this time and I'm not making any money. Hey, no worries. You know what you need to do? Just increase the price, right? Because you're able to do that. There is nothing that's holding you down to that specific price point. Now, of course, as you grow and you update prices, there's a strategy on like how do you update your past customers to your new customers, sure. But even with that, nothing is set in stone, right? We've changed our prices and our services over the last 2-3 years based on what we're offering, the level of services that we're offering, the customers that we're bringing in, whether it's mobile or shop based. So things will always be moving around left and right. Things will never just be stagnant for the next 10 years. It's okay to change things, and don't think that you're ever stuck in this one situation, right? You like a service, keep on doing it. You don't like a service, remove it. You're not making enough money on that service, increase it. You can always change things around. You're never stuck to the one thing that you said. Everything moves around. Number 3 is pretty difficult to overcome, and it definitely takes time and experience. But what you see as the final results of your detail, doesn't matter if it's interior, exterior, versus what the customer sees, are two completely different things. Because every detailer goes through this, where you're done working on the vehicle and you're about to call the customer out. Let's say you're supposed to, let's just say you're just supposed to do like a wash and wax or something, or just wash the vehicle. And you call the customer, or you're about to call the customer out, and you're like, wait, no. I see a few more spots. Let me touch those up. You touch those spots up. You're like, oh no, let me dress the exterior trim and touch that little spot over there. Okay, let me go do that. Okay, now I'm gonna call the customer out. Oh wait, I see a few. And you will literally nitpick so much because like you're kind of nervous to call the customer out because you wanna make sure that they're happy and satisfied with the results. But then you get into that mindset of like, oh no, what about that? Oh no, what about this? Oh, what about that? Oh, what about this? And literally like, you'll fix that one little thing, you'll be like, oh no, over there. And depending on the service that you're offering will kind of lead you to kind of chase all those imperfections. So if you're doing a paint correction or a polish, and let's say the vehicle is trashed, like it's hammered, water spots, oxidation, swirls, whatever the paint has, right? And let's say you remove 85% of those imperfections. So that means you made a dramatic difference on the paintwork, and that paint is looking 1,000 times better, right? But then you start to focus on that 15-20% that you didn't remove. And you're like, oh no, the customer's not gonna be happy. I gotta go after those scratches. Oh, let me wet sand a little bit over here. Oh no, let me polish it just a little bit more to get like 5% more out of the imperfections out of the paintwork. And again, it's something that's gonna come with experience that, okay, look, what I see as a detailer and what I can keep on doing is different than what the customer is going to see. Right? Because if you remove 85% of the imperfections on a really trash vehicle, it's gonna look amazing. The paint is gonna be glossy, it's gonna be well protected, it's just gonna be amazing results. But what you're gonna start to focus on is, oh no, I still see 10% of the swirls left. Oh my God, is the customer gonna like that? Are they gonna complain? Are they gonna want me to remove those? I don't wanna call them out right now before I do that. Let me just go do it a little more. So it's something that you have to you'll get better at with time. And honestly, the best way to do that is literally just gonna be repetitions, right? Because for one, you have to set the right expectations with the customer of saying, hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. Here's the level of results that you're going to get. Are you okay with that? Is that what you want? That's what you're paying for? Yes, fantastic. And then it comes down to the actual repetitions, right? Of, okay, you're actually doing an interior cleaning and whatever, you did what you were supposed to do and the results were met and the expectations were met. But then you just have to be able to draw that line mentally of saying, okay, yes, I could go and extract those whole seats another 2 times, and I can go and touch up that stain with the steamer for the 4th time. But no, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna call the customer out, and I'm gonna see how it goes out. And I kid you not, 9 out of 10 times, the customer is like absolutely happy with the results, and it's all in your head of overthinking it and like stressing yourself out thinking that the customer is like gonna hate the results and they're gonna ask for a refund or they're not gonna pay you. And it's like you usually create a worse situation in your head than what actually happens in the real world. Number 4 is the difference between detailing as a hobby and then detailing as a business. When you're detailing just for yourself, your personal vehicles, it's relaxing, it's therapeutic, you like it, you're able to just relax and you're satisfied with cleaning your vehicle and taking it from dirty to clean, and it's just fantastic Saturday. You're saying, oh man, like I could do this all day, I could do this as a business. Now, once you actually get to the business side of things, detailing is only one small part of running your business. Now it's not just about detailing, right? Now you have to worry about running an actual profitable business, which has to do with marketing and sales and operations and finances and customer service, customer experience, and so many things that has nothing to do with detailing. But if you actually want to grow your business and hit your goals, whatever goals that may be, then it has to do things with like, yeah, you're not detailing at all. You have to worry about booking out the schedule, moving customers around, getting people to call and actually book with you, to actually get your website optimized and ranked on the first page, to actually run Google ads or Facebook ads or Instagram ads, or to do things that it's like, oh, okay, so this is what it actually takes to run a business. And it's like, yeah, because on the weekend, when it's your personal vehicle, you have no time constraints. Whether you take 1 hour or the full day or over multiple days, go ahead, have fun. It's fantastic. It's your personal vehicle. You're having a kick out of it. It's fun. But now when you're on the business side, well, there is a time constraint to it because you have to return the vehicle to the customer, or maybe you have to go to the next vehicle, or maybe there is a band of rain coming in and you have to finish before 1 p.m. or you're gonna get rained out. So there's a lot more factors that go into actually running a business that people just seem to not realize because they're just so focused on doing the detailing. You know, like, I get it, you enjoy detailing, you like detailing, you want to run a detailing business, but you can't grow your business if you're just focused on being a detailer. That's why a lot of people struggle with actually getting customers and making money and growing their business, because they're only focused on saying, okay, so how do I become a better detailer? And let me tell you, if there's ever anything that you should worry about, it's not about being a better detailer, because that should literally be the bare minimum, right? Like, if your angle, or if what you're betting on is, well, I'm gonna be the best detailer, that's why people are gonna come with me, that's the bare minimum. If you're gonna start a business, why would you not be the best that you can be, right? So if you're like, well, you know, I'm not growing my business, I'm not getting customers right now, let me go polish more. That's not gonna help you grow. It's gonna be, like I said, on the marketing, sales, customer service, customer experience, operations. Like, that's what's actually gonna push your business forward, and that's what's actually gonna help you bring in more customers so you can actually detail. So just know that going into it, you have the detailing side and then you have the business side. And the detailing part, although it's the fun part, a lot of that is sucked away, because you have so many other constraints to think about, because you're actually trying to run a profitable business. And that's gonna wrap it up. Let me know, what would you add to this list? Leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you on the next one.